Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, faculty, graduands, family and friends, for her unstinting commitment to equality, inclusion and human rights management, and her invaluable contribution to the university as a former council member, I have great pleasure in presenting to you for the Outstanding Contribution Award, Shahnaz Ali OBE. Shahnaz Ali is an outstanding leader whose work has transformed lives and institutions over the past 3 decades. I know she doesn't look old enough. As a young immigrant Asian girl growing up in Bradford, her early experiences of racism and injustice inspired a lifelong dedication to anti-racist activism and social change. From her involvement in the Asian youth movement and the Bradford 12 campaign, to her later leadership in national public service, she has never lost her sense of purpose or her courage to pursue change that makes a tangible difference to people's lives. Shahnaz served as Director of Equality, Diversity and Inclusion for the NHS North West Strategic Health Authority, where she embedded inclusive policies into core health systems and helped to bring about lasting, measurable improvements in services and communities. Her strategic vision and ability to deliver real impact were recognised nationally, and in 2014 she was awarded an MBE. Throughout her career, Shahnaz has brought together activism and policy, head and heart, working not just to highlight injustice, but to build partnerships and deliver change. Her leadership has been felt in cities across the country, but always rooted in Bradford, the place where her journey began. After taking early retirement, Shahnaz returned to serve the city and its people once again, this time as a member of the University Council. Over 7 years, she made a profound contribution to our mission, shaping strategy, championing widening participation, reducing attainment gaps, and improving the student experience for all. She continues to give her time and leadership as Deputy Chair of the Moonlight Trust, supporting humanitarian aid and advocacy for displaced people worldwide. Vice-Chancellor, in recognition of a career that has consistently advanced equality and human rights, of her principled activism and public leadership, and of her lasting impact on this university and our city, it is my honour to present Shahnaz Ali OBE for the Outstanding Contribution Award.
It is emotional, isn't it? So by the authority vested in me, I confer upon you, Shahnaz Ali, the Outstanding Contribution Award from the University of Bradford.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Put myself together now. Thank you, everybody, Vice-Chancellor, guests, and graduates. Actually, you graduates are the real stars of today. We are all proud of you, each and every one of you, and really feel that. Don't just let it ride over. You are the pride of today. Actually, getting this honorary award from the University of Bradford means a great deal to me because I grew up in Bradford. So I would like to dedicate this award to my parents, who reluctantly, but nevertheless, enabled me to study. Parents like mine were pioneers without even realizing it, because back then not many Asian girls went away to study, let alone be an activist at the same time, locally and nationally. So I just want to share with you briefly what it was like as a young Asian migrant girl growing up in Bradford. I was embedded in working class and migrant communities, not being able to access essential services such as health, education, employment. And as first-generation migrant young kids, we not only had to navigate our own lives, but also of our parents and our communities' lives too, being their interpreters as young as the age of 7 and 8, and their advocates. So seeing daily, first-hand discrimination in practice, that was my experience. These experiences led me to become a young activist as part of an anti-racist movement locally, nationally, fighting racism. We led many successful campaigns. Two notable ones are one Anwadita and the other one was the Bradford 12 campaign. The first, which resulted in a family being reunited, and the second, the latter, resulted in 12 young men acquitted, but also we set the legal precedence of self-defense is no offense. I learned early on that the key to successful campaign was winning hearts and minds, building awareness and partnerships. We felt empowered because of our actions, which led to positive transformational changes, not small changes, and sometimes even legal, and definitely at policy and practice levels. This passion of change and the lessons learned led me to pursue a career in the public sector, first in local government and latterly in the NHS. I knew it wasn't going to be an easy journey, of course. It would be challenging to make the change happen in large, complex institutions. But over the next 30 years, not only did I carry out my many challenging roles, but also built a movement of equality, diversity, inclusion champions at all levels within these complex institutions. To be able to embed or even hardwire EDI principles at the heart of local and national policy and strategy. This systematic, transformative approach made historical differences and continues to do so. Nelson Mandela was one of my role models and heroes. He said, "Education leads to freedom." I know and believe this to be true. I have led a lived experience of that freedom, and hopefully all of you guys will too. The political climate is changing nationally and internationally. The basic notion of equality and humanity being at the heart of everything is seen as a problem, not a solution, by too many politicians, the media, and many of the institutions. So there are going to be many challenges out there as you go out there in the wide world. But I am sure, like me, you will address and face the challenges passionately to reach your goals. And you have to have your goals there in front of you and passionately go for them. I have the privilege of standing here today, so if I can do it, you can. As a fellow Bradfordian, I challenge you all to do it. So thank you very much.